Hey, Jeff Dorian here from thesoapguy.com, and how much soap did you give away today? So yes, we do give away 100 bath bombs every single day, and we will be giving away 100 bath bombs today. So the winner from yesterday, congratulations to Teresa Burgess of New York. You are the winner. You have won 100 bath bombs. I have talked to you guys a little bit before about when I was first starting, and I had no idea what fragrances to use to make our products. So one of the things that I would do is every time I called a supplier and I talked to the person on the phone, the order taker, I would ask them what their favorite fragrance was, or I would also ask them, hey, what are you guys selling a ton of right now that I should know about because I'm new to this and I don't know? And I got a lot of really good input actually from the people that I would call the actual order takers, not from the business owners and not from anybody else, but it was really neat way for me to gauge. And if I started to hear, as I called several suppliers, the same pattern over and over again, then I knew, hey, there's more to this than just one person's personal taste. So I was watching a restaurant consultant this morning being interviewed, and he was talking about, well, hey, when do you take feedback from customers seriously? Do you take every single note that you get? Do you take every single complaint that you get seriously? And he said he had a general rule of thumb that if he heard the same thing 3 times from 3 separate people or 3 different incidents, that a staff member was rude or that one dish wasn't measuring up, that's what he did. And it sort of fits in this idea of when I started to get feedback from people I was asking about what fragrances to buy. So you can't take every single complaint seriously. You just make a mental note of the complaint or the comment or the suggestion, and you can keep a database. You can send yourself an email about that, or a lot of times you just file it away in the back of your noggin, and if you hear that complaint again, it will jump out at you because you'll remember, hey, I just got that a couple weeks ago, somebody said something about that. So the rule of 3, that was his rule, and I think that's a pretty solid rule, and so I decided to make this something that we're going to do internally in our office. We're going to have a rule of 3. Rule of 3, once you hear that complaint for the 3rd time. One of the things that we know for sure is when we make soap, we make 100 pounds of soap per batch, which is 288 bars. That's the yield we get out of each batch. So if I get a complaint about, oh, this lemon jasmine mimosa isn't up to scratch, the last one I had was 1,000 times better. All right, so we get that feedback from one of our customers. All right, so I know I have 287 other customers who have gotten that, or maybe it's 32 loaves if it's just in the loaves. So if we don't get any other feedback that matches that complaint, then we sort of put that on a shelf. But if we start to get that second one, all of a sudden, hey, let's look into this and see what we could figure out. And then if we get that 3rd one, we have to take some action there. And that's all based on that idea of the rule of 3. So keep that in mind. So let's just make that our phrase that pays. Send your send your email over to soaporders99@gmail.com. Make sure that in the subject line it has the word contest, and then after that put rule of 3. We'll take the 50th person, we will make you the winner. Don't forget to share our videos. Also, don't forget to tell your friends and family they could win 100 bath bombs, or somebody else who's in this business that would help them get started. We're also running the big contest over at thesoapguy.com. Don't forget to fill in your paperwork. That's a form over there, and we can get you in the big contest for July 4th. If you're on Facebook and you don't want to share what we're doing because you don't want all your customers to know who your supplier is, that's fine. You can get all of the notifications for our videos if you follow us over on YouTube, so just do that. And if we have other stuff that we ask you to share, you can have family members share it. You can have cousins, moms, daughters, whoever. Go ahead and share our stuff because we're going to have some sharing contests coming up. So get ready for that. We want you guys to be able to participate. Thanks a lot for participating, and we'll see you guys next time.